Sarah Jarosz, tonight at the Aladdin Theater, the new album, Build Me Up From the Bones. Thanks again for coming back to Portland.
Thanks.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
Great to be back.
Well, we are happy to have you. Introduce the gentleman on stage with you, both of them.
Totally. Over here on the fiddle, he's a West Coaster like yourselves. He's from Corvallis, Oregon originally. And he now makes his home in New York City, Alex Hargraves. And on the cello and singing some vocals on that last tune, he's from Brandon, Mississippi, and he now lives in Nashville, Tennessee. Nathaniel Smith.
Awesome. Welcome back to Oregon, Alex. We missed you around here.
It's always great to be back.
Yeah, you got to play Corvallis the other night too, huh?
Just last night, actually.
Yeah. Was the guest list massive for you? Everyone's calling.
It actually wasn't, but you know.
We'll just say it was, all right? None of us will know any different. Well, Sarah, congratulations on the new album, your first post-college album, Welcome to the Real World.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Yes, I can tell. So you had said that this is the truest, this music is the truest to yourself and the sound that you want to produce. The album came out in September. Do you feel already that your sound is kind of starting to morph and grow a little bit more since you released this album?
Yeah, totally. I mean, I think the great thing about music is that it's sort of a never-ending, changing, growing process, you know. So I guess that's what I meant when I said that. You know, I think up to this point, I think having played with these guys for a little over 4 years now, fleshing out the sound that we kind of have as a trio and wanting to incorporate that on this album, I think was sort of what I meant by that, you know, truest representation. So, yeah, and obviously now that I'm not in school and touring full time, I think playing so much has obviously added to even more depth of that sound.
Right, and this time it's just you guys on this album. In the past, you had Bella Fleck and Colvin, sorry, excuse me, join you on the album. So it must be like really fun for all of you guys this go around to have this going on.
Totally.
Yeah. So you took on a Bob Dylan song on this album. Are we going to have the opportunity to hear a simple twist of fate today, maybe?
Oh, well, we weren't planning on it.
Well, you don't have to. I don't want to put you on the spot. I'm sorry.
It's been, I actually recorded a Bob Dylan song on my last album, too. So I wasn't totally planning on doing that 2 CDs in a row.
Well, then make sure you guys go to the show tonight so you can see it.
We will play it tonight for sure.
Awesome. And so back to your songwriting, then you kind of let the instrument kind of speak to you as far as how the song is going to sound, because you don't just play the banjo, you play the mandolin and the guitar and everything. So how does that happen? How does that kind of process go down?
Well, I mean, it's a little different every time. I started on the mandolin. This is an octave mandolin that I'm playing right now. So that's the instrument I feel most comfortable on, but it wasn't normally the one that I would go to for songwriting purposes always. I would usually go to the guitar first or the banjo, but it is nice to kind of have the different instruments to switch between and just get different kind of sonic textures for inspiration and little melodic ideas. And so I guess my process is just kind of a never-ending collection of just, you know, lyrical ideas and melodic little snippets and kind of sifting back through all that and seeing what works together.
Right. That's great. So you guys were on Conan O'Brien. So it's just all starting for you guys, which is great. Get ready to ride this because you guys are also going over to the UK over the summer, as we had talked about backstage. But before you guys do that, you're going to be at Bonnaroo. So I have a question for all 3 of you, and I want to know whose tour bus you were hoping to end up on at the end of the night one night. Just to hang out with. You know, you don't have to, nothing crazy. Oh, you really need to, like, you have a crush on someone and you want to hang out on that tour bus.
I just hope I make it back to ours.
Good call. You don't wake up in a tent somewhere in the middle of Manchester, Tennessee. Awesome.
That's the goal.
That's the goal? Is that the goal for all 3 of you?
Well, we're actually going to have our own bus this year at Bonnaroo, which is the very first time that's ever happened. So,
that's huge. No van?
So we hope that we get to make it back to that.
Okay. Well, you guys make the most of that, and thanks again for coming to Portland. Sarah Jarosz is going to be at the Aladdin Theater tonight, and make sure you pick up the new album, Build Me Up From the Bones. Sarah, thanks for coming to the Bing.
Thank you.